In a small village at the edge of a great valley, there lived a young woman named Mara who had a gift for making things with her hands. From childhood, she could shape clay into forms that made people stop and stare, not because they were flashy or elaborate, but because they were honest. They had a quality that was hard to name but easy to feel, like the object had been made with intention rather than habit. When Mara came of age, she was accepted into a renowned pottery school in the city. She arrived eager and wide-eyed, ready to learn. But she quickly discovered that the school had a way of doing things. There was a style that was popular, a look that sold, a shape that the market rewarded. And the teachers, whether they meant to or not, pushed every student toward it. Slowly, Mara stopped making what felt true and started making what was expected. Her work became polished and profitable and completely empty. She could feel the difference even when no one else could see it. One evening she stayed late in the studio alone. She sat at her wheel with a lump of clay and no plan. No customer to please, no teacher to impress, no trend to follow, just her hands and the clay and the quiet. She closed her eyes and let her hands move slowly, testing each shape as it rose, not asking whether it would sell, but whether it was right, whether it was good. And for the first time in months, something real emerged from beneath her fingers. She opened her eyes and looked at what she had made. It was simple, imperfect by the school's standards, but it was true in a way her recent work had not been. An old professor who had stayed late walked past and stopped. He stood looking at the piece for a long moment. "This," he said quietly, "is what you are actually capable of." Mara looked at him. "It doesn't follow the style. Nobody will want it." The old man shook his head gently. "You have been letting this place shape you like the world shapes everything it touches, pressing you into its mold until you look like everything else." He paused. "The potter shapes the clay. Not the other way around? But first the potter must know their own hands." Mara didn't leave the school, but she changed the way she worked within it. She began each piece in silence, testing her instincts against something deeper than trends or approval. She learned to discern the difference between what was merely acceptable and what was genuinely good. And that discernment, slow, honest, hard-won, transformed not just her pottery, but her. The world had tried to pour her into its mold. She had chosen instead to be remade from within.